Good day, here's the news at noon. First, the highlights. Lagos State government tasks law officers on enhanced efficiency, effectiveness in line of duty. Federal government attracts $1.27 billion capital from BRICS countries. On the foreign scene, United States, China swap prisoners in recent exchange. And in sport, Turkish club Trabzonspor expresses interest in Super Eagles defender Bruno Oyemachi. Now the details. Dele Agadumo. Lagos State Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice Lawal Pedro has urged law officers in the Office of the Administrator General and Public Trustee to enhance efficiency and effectiveness in carrying out their legal responsibilities. Pedro stated this at the Stakeholders Sensitization Forum with the theme Enhancing Public Trust, repositioning Office of the Administrator General for improved service delivery. According to him, Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu's administration is committed to ensuring that Lagos residents have easy and seamless access to justice.
Well, this is part of the awareness campaign or exercise being carried out by the Ministry of Justice through the Office of the Administrator General and Public Trustee to ensure that the members of the public become aware of the need to make a will and make executors of your, what we call, of your properties when you must have left.
The Administrator General and Public Trustee Olajide Odiebo noted that the sensitization program was organized to raise awareness among the public about the importance of making a will.
The essence is to sensitize people on the need for people to know that there is an office known as the Office of the Administrator General, and that once their loved ones died, they can come to our office to seek redress rather than engaging in fracas and chaos with their distant relations. So,
participants urged the state government to separate the office from the Ministry of Justice in order to enable it to perform its duties more effectively. The Lagos State Health Facility Monitoring and Accreditation Agency, HEFAMA, has ramped up efforts to ensure the standardization and compliance of health facilities across Badagry and its environs. It also reiterated its determination to shut down healthcare centers operating in violation of the relevant laws in the area. Speaking during the commencement of a week-long monitoring and enforcement exercise in Badagry local government area, the Executive Secretary of HEFAMA, Dele Agadumo, emphasized the agency's commitment to safeguard Lagos residents, noting that over 100 health facilities had been closed since the beginning of the year for infections, including operating unregistered facilities, employing unqualified personnel, and lacking adequate infrastructure. She urged health facility operators to prioritize registration and regular recertification, warning that the agency would sustain its enforcement drive to deter breaches and protect public health. Lagos State government has urged parents, teachers, and relevant stakeholders to sensitize their wards on the need to speak the mother tongue and teach them culture as it served as a means of identity as well as preventing it from extinction. Commissioner for Basic and Secondary Education, Tolani Alibalogo, gave the admonition at the celebration of culture Anajo Asha Ati Ishin Yoruba over 2024, organized by Lagos State Education District 2. Alibalogo said civilization, migration, and introduction of Western religion have led young people to abandon their culture and languages. Hence, the Institute would use the means of advocacy to reach out to younger people on the need to embrace their languages and culture. On her part, the Tutor General and Permanent Secretary of Education District 2, Anike Adekoye, said the significance of the cultural celebration was to preserve and promote the rich culture of Yoruba. Adekoye noted that This was done by making it a form of entertainment to the students while commending the Lagos State government for approving the celebration. In his remarks, Olówó of Oworoshoki, who hosted the event in his palace, Obabatunde Salim, expressed joy in seeing cultural display amongst young children, saying it is an indication of rejuvenation of the Yoruba cultural background. He said the nation's unity and value will be threatened if languages and culture are left to go into extinction. The event featured the teaching of origin and first settlers in Oworoshoki, cultural displays, debates, and cooking competition, among others. Now to the rest of the stories. Vice President Kashim Shettima says Nigeria has attracted $1.27 billion in foreign capital from BRICS countries by June this year, marking a significant rise from the $438.72 million recorded during the same period in 2023. The BRICS bloc comprises Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, alongside newer members including Iran, Egypt, Ethiopia, and the United Arab Emirates. Speaking at the 2024 China-Africa Interbank Association Forum in Abuja, Shettima, who was represented by the Special Advisor to the President on General Duties, Aliyu Modibo, highlighted the growing economic ties between Nigeria and BRICS nations. He noted that Nigeria's status as a partner country within the bloc underscores its commitment to fostering strategic partnerships for domestic growth. The police has alerted residents of the Federal Capital Territory, FCT, about a crisis response simulation exercise scheduled to take place today. The Force Public Relations Officer, Olumuyiwa Adejobi, said the drill, organized in collaboration with the Office of the National Security Advisor, will take place around Idu train station and will run till 2 p.m. Adejobi noted that the exercise is part of the federal government's efforts to enhance the preparedness of security forces in addressing security threats across the country. He said residents are advised not to panic during the exercise, which will feature heavy sounds of explosives in a controlled environment. And now to foreign news. 3 Americans detained in China have been released in exchange for 3 Chinese prisoners in the United States after the Biden administration negotiated a prisoner swap. In a statement, the National Security Council confirmed that Mark Sweden, Kai Li, and Jin Leung are on their way back to the U.S. and they will soon be reunited with their families for the first time in many years. The exchange was reportedly months in the making and included the release of 3 Chinese citizens in U.S. custody. Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesperson Mao Ning confirmed that 3 Chinese citizens wrongfully detained by the United States have returned to their motherland safely. She noted that China has always been firmly opposed to the suppression and persecution of Chinese nationals by the United States for political purposes. Now sport. Turkish giant Trabzonspor has expressed interest in Super Eagles defender Bruno Oyemachi. Trabzonspor reportedly looking to sign a new left-back in January. The Black Sea Storm has already established contact with Portuguese side Boavista for the player. Boavista is willing to sell Oyemachi for around €2 million, although the 25-year-old Oyemachi still has 2 years left on his contract with the club. And that ends on news at noon. Just before we go, do not drive without a valid driver's license. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms: X at Traffic Radio 961, Facebook Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch our news and programs live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration launched Lag Ride with 1,000 units of sport utility vehicles? Get more details on the Lagos State Government website. To end the news are the highlights of the major stories. Lagos State Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice, Lawal Pedro has urged law officers in the Office of the Administrator General and Public Trustee to enhance efficiency and effectiveness in carrying out their legal responsibilities. Nigeria has attracted $1.27 billion in foreign capital from BRICS countries by June this year, marking a significant rise from the $438.72 million recorded during the same period in 2023. We also told you that 3 Americans detained in China have been released in exchange for 3 Chinese prisoners in the United States after the Biden administration negotiated a prisoner swap. And in sport, Turkish giant Trabzonspor has expressed interest in Super Eagles defender Bruno Onyemachi. For contact with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That is the news broadcast compiled by Adewale Oluworoku and Dele Agadumo. Good afternoon. Thank you for listening.